Hey there guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved on the PS4 Pro, obviously the continuation of the PvP series on official servers. I really hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's long video, kind of making up for the fact that I hadn't uploaded a video in a few days, but we are back on it today. I've got loads of new stuff to show you at the base. We've got new tames, new gear, new layouts, and I've got plenty of things to be getting on with in this episode as well. So if you want to join us, come join in the discussion. Obviously you guys have to join us on the Discord. Discord is linked in the description of the video, or it is also pinned to the top of my Twitter profile if you'd like to join us in there. So a little bit of a quick story so that you know why we've got what we've got at the moment and the latest situation here with the tribe. So I've recruited a few new people. I've taken the patrons and Twitch subs. People obviously support my channel and I massively appreciate that. If you'd like to become a patron or Twitch supporter, links for that obviously in the description below. But I took some of those people because I know they're going to be some of our more hardcore fans, and I offered them some places in a secondary tribe for us, so kind of helping us but not actually in the tribe. So I've had some people helping us out and helping us grind and so on, and it's all gone good so far. And what's even better is that one of them in particular had a really big tribe that just gave up after the flyer nerf. They really hated the flyer nerf and they gave up, so he offered us a load of their stuff. So we're going to have a lot of tames to show you today, a lot more stuff in general to show you. Also, some of my crew have been doing a little bit of off-server raiding, which has given us some more gear as well. And I'm really looking forward to the update. Actually, it should be hitting tomorrow, although it might be today or tonight by the time you guys watch this. The new update on the consoles, which is going to allow you to actually do the dragon boss on the center. So we're going to be able to get a decent amount of element on the center. Also going to introduce some new tames. The ones I'm really interested in is the Daedron, which is obviously the new war pig kind of thing. So we've got some kibble ready lined up for that. But let's show you what I've been up to. First of all, let's have a look at a few things that I am currently breeding. Now, I did do some breeding a few weeks ago. I raised a T-Rex, I raised lots more Pteranodons and so on. But after that, I took a little bit of a break from it. You know, doing breeding non-stop and doing all the imprints can kind of drain you. So I haven't been doing that in a while. I've been doing a lot of building even. But now we are back to breeding. So let's take a look at what we've got here. So we have got a brand new Bronto and a T-Rex. First of all, check out the T-Rex. This was an egg gifted to us from an ally. Amazing colour. Look at those eyes as well. That is one fierce T-Rex. Now, that looks like Eye of Sauron or something. That is ridiculous. So anyway, this thing is a beast. It's got really great health. I think we're up to nearly 13k health at the moment. Still with plenty of imprints to go. We've got the salt in there to keep the meat from going off. You can see, I mean, it takes absolutely ages for the meat to go off with the salt in there. So that should be all good. And I'm sure most of you know, if you keep land dinos in the water, they eat slower when they're being raised, just so you know. We've got a Giga here as well. I'm not raising this. This is Cadix. This Giga doesn't seem to be too amazing compared to how we thought it might come out, but either way, we've started raising it now, and obviously with the imprint as well, it should be pretty nice. Actually, it's gone up a little bit since I last saw it, so maybe not so bad after all. But I need to get some more salt for these two, so I'm gonna have to remember that. They've got some new Therazinos over there because we need to get different types of Therazino. We found that our ones don't have enough weight to them. We'd also like a different style, because I think ours are the power harvesting. I think we need the delicate harvesting as well. And we've got this Bronto. I want this obviously bullet soaking. We have got some new Brontos, but I wanted one that I have my own imprint in. You can see we've got loads of imprints to go there. 17k health at the moment. Should end up at least 18. Obviously with a 30% buff that I'll get from having my imprints, that will be an absolute beastly dino to take into battle. So let's take a look at the base and a few different things about the base that I can show you before we get into the tames. Oh, nice bit of lag there. Classic ARK. But yeah, let me show you a little bit of the updated base, and then we'll go through the tames here. So we've got a lot of new dinosaurs. I want you guys to tell me on Discord, actually, seeing as we can't leave comments on the videos at the moment, tell me on Discord, out of all of these dinos in my base, which one would you like the most in your tribe? I mean, would it be something for just a cool color? Is there a certain dino of stats I've got that you like? Let me know. But either way, let's take a look at the base to start. I've just realized I say either way all the time. I really should stop saying either way. But let's take a look at the base updates. Nothing too different here, apart from I've added more turrets to the top of the tower there. You can see we've got 4 giant hatch frames, each with a few turrets on there. Not full to the brim yet, but it's a little bit of something to expand the base. Now, in a perfect world, I tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to go third person, or orbital cam even, which might give an even better view of the base there. Now, in a perfect world, I would like to have made a bigger pyramid with even more turrets on, but we were in a bit of a rush. We didn't know how safe we'd be down here, and we only had a couple of people online at the time. But I really like this build. I like that you can have the sloped roofs with the plant species on. Really adds to the kind of threat of the base. And if I could do it all over again in a perfect world, I'd probably make this probably 2 foundations bigger at least on either side, just to give us more options for more turrets and more plants. But anyway, I'm very happy with this build, and a lot of you seem to think it's quite cool, and I definitely recommend replicating this if you're in a position where this is something you might be thinking about making. I'm also looking at making some new turret towers. We don't really have complete turret tower coverage here. I'd like a turret tower at the back of the base over here for a starter, and I'm thinking about a new design that's a little bit smaller that I'm going to play around, because that is, I mean, it's a decent design, but I think I can do better. Always looking to improve designs, and that's why I should always practice building stuff. Like, you can always improve on a design. You'll find no matter what, you can always squeeze an extra either level of security or extra turrets on there or whatever. Hopping around the back here, not too much has changed here, apart from the fact we've got a couple of vaults, which is quite a nice thing to have, because we've got a bed there. And we've also got, what have we got? This new building? I think this is a new building from the last video. I don't think I've showed this one. We've got a new Ankilo. This punchy rock was given to us by one of the new tribe mates, and this has 550 melee. The absolute dream. I mean, we do love you, Spankilo. You were a beast, and you even are. Still pretty beastly at 361 melee, but not quite as good. So that has been really, really handy, making those metal runs a little bit quicker. Oh, damn, look at all these dodo eggs. What are these ones doing here anyway? Are these my high-level dodos? These are my high-level dodos. I thought these were over in the taming pen. Oh, damn, 20 points available. What the heck? Oh, we've got fertilizer. Oh, I guess we're keeping the fertilizer in these things. I didn't realise. Well, a bit of lag here. We've successfully now managed to get this base as laggy as our previous one. Quite the feat, I know. I can't bother today. It's been really laggy here. There's so many DINO names. These green names really slow down the game. I really need to work on optimizing that. In here we've got our snails, our dung beetles, and some more snails. Just a nice little place out of the way to keep them. And we've got enough snails now that the sewing place is never really a problem, and they all seem to be okay actually. My man LGP has been doing a good job. He's responsible for feeding these bad boys, because obviously these could die quite easily because they take sweet vegetates, which are a bit of a pain to make, but doable nonetheless. Out here to the left hand side of the base, this is kind of the throwaway area really. There's nothing really much here. We've got a low level Quetzal which has a fabricator on there. If you're wondering what I'm up to with that, I'm basically using that to go to the Skull Island, and those of you who know the center will know the Skull Island has a ton of obsidian on there. So I take a load of cement paste over there and I can make polymer on the fly over there, and you can only make about 2,000 polymer in about an hour, so that's quite a nifty little trick. We did actually have a fabricator over there at Skull Island, but it got damaged. Someone must have like blown it up. It wasn't really protected or anything. Now this is something special. I think some of you guys are gonna say you would want this out of all of the tames that I've got in my base. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Jay, why would I just want your stupid Argentavis? No one really cares about Argents anymore. They're not that amazing. Now this was one that was gifted to us from that tribe that split apart. One of their members is now a well, their old owner is now a member of one of our tribes. And this thing, have a guess of what crazy stat has this got? Has it got crazy health? Has it got crazy stamina? Nope, it's got crazy melee. That's right, 1,095 melee. I don't know what kind of witchcraft has gone on here. I mean, I'm starting to think, is this even is this even possible? Like, how has this happened? So possibly it's had a really big melee mutation, because I leveled points in melee and I wasn't getting a lot of points per level in melee. So I'm really wondering how they got these things at over 1,000 melee, and it's still got 4k health, which isn't bad. The stamina's pretty bad, but damn, that is absolutely crazy. Now, I don't have a saddle on it, but what I will do is I will go and grab one so you can just have a little bit of a showcase of how strong this thing can be. So here it is, Smisha. I haven't actually messed about too much with this thing, but let's just have a look how much damage it does. Let's see if we can like one tap some stuff. Oh, it's going to be a 2. So a 2 tap on a lot of things. I'm guessing this is probably doing about 300 damage per hit. That would make sense. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just going to one tap a dodo. Just boom. Yep, down it goes. What about this mosh chops? This is probably going to be a 3 tapper actually. These are a bit tanky. Oh, you can pick them up as well, obviously. Yeah, the mosh chop's a little bit tanky actually. Let's give this a little go. Yep, not bad at all. But, I mean, as you can imagine, this is going to be super, super cool to take into a PvP scenario. You guys know that I absolutely love to use Argents in PvP, because they're just so good for picking. They are really, really easy to pick people with. Oh, I can't pick that because it's a bird, obviously. But yeah, they're super, super easy to pick people with. And they've got the extra weight as well, which means they can be useful in all kinds of PvP situations if you get yourself a little bit of gear and so on. But yeah, not bad at all. We actually tried to take on a Titanosaur with a one that was similar to this, and it didn't do a bad job at all. But yeah, a crazy Argent. Be interesting to see how effective it is against players. If you can grab players in the claws and have a little smish. But yeah, quite beastly indeed. Now, behind this wall, we managed to get a few Pteranodons from that guy who is new to our tribe. They're not really amazing, and the reason that a lot of their tribe left is because of the flyer nerf, and they hated the fact that the flyers got so nerfed. And I can see why. When you start looking at their Pteranodons, a lot of them are very low stamina, but super high melee. This one's not too bad, actually. I think we've leveled a bit of melee in there. They're not quite really on the level of our Pteranodons, but I think that's mainly just because they've been leveled in the wrong places. I mean, any Pteranodon under like 1,000 stamina is not really that usable anymore, so they might take a bit of work, but these are just some nice throwaway Pteranodons, and I haven't even looked at these RGs yet, see if these are okay. 400 melee damage isn't bad, not bad stam, pretty bad health, I don't know. So this is kind of like a little throwaway flyer area, which we can use those dinos kind of as disposable ones on Wraith, which is always nice. So before we take a look at the rest of the tames that we've got, let's have a little look inside. I've really been organising the blueprints, chests and stuff, so I'm quite proud of that. So I thought I might show it to you guys. The way I've got it here, the way I've got this set up is obviously we have the outer layer. And like I said, if I could do it all again, I'd have more layers to this pyramid. But this is just how we've done it so far. So the outer layer just has nothing in. It's got some turret coverage there. I mean, if people get to this stage, one turret probably isn't going to stop anyone. But I like to have a couple of interior turrets. Then on this level, we've got like the material stuff, so the hide, narc and stuff like that, things that aren't really too valuable, but things that we do want to keep inside still. And then here I've made almost this whole layer, apart from the cooking industrial cooker there, blueprints, and we've almost filled a lot of these up. You might think, Jay, you've got so many bookshelves, but we filled a lot of these up because not only did we do that raid that you guys saw, we did a couple more raids, and we actually did you got some blueprints off of the guy who just decided to, well, his tribe just abandoned ARK, so we got some off there. Now, I don't want to show you everything, of course, but the way I've done it is I've got 2 for each kind of things. We've got saddles, then we've got tools, then we've got armor, and then we've got weapons. You might think that that is a lot of spaces just for one type of thing, but we've got a lot of things now. I mean, let's just take a look in the saddles box. Absolutely ridiculous amount of saddles here. A lot of them are makeable, but it's always nice to have them and nice to have spares. And so we've got the better ones in there, and then the lower quality ones in here. Although I find, especially with the weapons, the lower quality ones like the Journeyman tend to be the sweet spot. Like, they're still high damage, but they're not a ridiculous amount of materials to make. So I guess that'll do. We don't need to show everything that's in the base, do we? To be fair, you guys get to see a lot of what's in the base in the live stream, so follow me on Twitch if you'd like to keep up to date with all that, and you get a little bit of a closer inside look at what's going on. Oh, we've got Adam here. Adam's actually a really good Pteranodon. It's been around quite a while. Should have 1.4, yeah, 1.4 stamina and pretty good stats all around, so I really like Adam. He's a nice Pteranodon. This is just a throwaway one we got. I don't think that's anything too special. Right, let's have a look inside the pen. Oh, up here, in case you haven't seen, American Beauty is up here. I think I did show this in a previous video, but that is still doing absolutely fine. It's a beautiful looking RG. I'm definitely going to be breeding. We've got that 2.5k weight quits, which is crazy. We did manage to get a Baryonyx as well, finally. A really, really nice Baryonyx, that one. It's got decent movement speed, which makes it super, super good for going out and getting those pearls. And you know me, I do like a pearl run, because I like turrets. So that Baryonyx is super nice, and its colours actually kind of match the colours of my dude here. I think I'm looking pretty swaggy at the moment. I haven't always been looking my sharpest, so I've got other things to worry about. Hold on, where was all that in? Was that all in the quets? The hell, I've got loads of stuff in here. I might just take this can to C4 in here. Anyway, put that away. Put that away. Might as well keep that. Oh, I'll keep these as well. Some spare armour in here. I might as well carry this on me for if I get smeeshed. I can quickly just throw that on. Always good to check the dinos. You never know what you left in some of them. So we've got the breeding area here. This is like the mini breeding area. I've put the carbon in here now, an adolescent. I don't think I'm going to get the 100% imprint on this. You can see I've got 2 more imprints to get 100%. And I think I just slept for too long. Basically, I'm not going to get it. So I'll probably get 1 more imprint, which will get me around 80, like 82% imprint, which is still good. And it's got 7.3k health. I'll probably get up to 7.5 perhaps with 1 more imprint, which is nice. Got a nice Giga Egg just counting down there. I hope someone's got a timer on that one, because I actually picked that up a little while ago just in case it was not ready. And we've got Microraptors now. I don't know if you see these before, but we've got all kinds of dinos here. We've really been going hardcore on the eggs and the kibble. You can see here now we've got a dedicated eggs fridge, which has most of the eggs that we would want. We're especially saving these iguanodons because that obviously tames the new dino, which is coming in today. Alright, it's probably already in by the time you watch this. And we've also got kibbles here. We've got almost every kibble you could want. So we're looking really good for kibbles and eggs at the moment. We have been trying. Ah, look, Caddick is counting down the timer. He's probably all over there. So through here, we've got our iguanodons, another egg. I actually got these yesterday. Loads of these all over South Trop. We've got the 4 ladies in here that all can lay eggs. And then we've got the male outside, so it doesn't take up as much room. We obviously can mate these as well if we need to get more. We've got some patchy rhino eggs there, which are quite useful. I can't remember what they tame. I think that actually tames the Baryonyx, so we need to get some more of those, and obviously always good for kibble. I don't think anything else too new is in here. Oh, the battle parasas. Let's take a little update to how we're doing. So we've got battle para here. This is like my pride and joy. This is my parasaur with over 7k health, a 76% imprint, and an ascendant saddle. And I think we've actually got an even better saddle than that inside of the base, but I need to make one of those. It's an absolutely ridiculous amount of materials. I lost one of my frogs. Someone got my frog killed, Freddo. I don't remember who it was. We've got a saber-tooth as well now. I've got my own saber-tooth. Managed to get this off the guy who recently joined us. This has got amazing stats. 6k plus health on 550 plus melee. That is very, very nice for a saber-tooth indeed. Then up here we've got some ovis. We've got a horse. The ovis just over there. And we've got some tigers. We've got some thylacos. Let's have a little check-in with the things up top. Oh, here's our carbon enemies that have given us that nice egg that I'm raising. We'll pick up those. And I don't know about you guys, but with the update, I'm really looking forward to getting the Daedon, the new War Pig. Heals things super quick, has that nice healing power, and actually doesn't seem like a bad battle mount in general. So we're going to be getting some of those, so look out for a video taming some of those in the next few days. Pretty much all the Pteranodons are still here. Nothing too different. I'm not sure which is kind of the best. I've still got Katana here, and I really should actually start mating Katana a little bit more, because Katana, if I can get in the right spot to climb this ladder. We're in the right spot? It's kind of weird how it does this. I think it's just lag. Oh, there we go. Katana is the like dark black, like pure black and red one. I mean, look how nice that looks. Doesn't have the best stats out of any Pteranodon we've got. But if I can get that colour into another one, I'm not sure what I should do. I'd really like to get these black wings on more Pteranodons, but we do have quite a few Pteranodons at the moment, so it's not really a super priority. We've got Princess and Lucine here. These aren't bad Argents at all. We've been using Princess. Princess was used in the last video, and you saw it actually managed to soak quite a lot of turrets. I've got the imprint, a good saddle, and good health on there, so it can soak quite a lot of turret bullets. Now, if I go around the side here, you might see that we actually now have a tech transmitter. I'm going to turn this off because it's absolutely destroying my frames. Now, I did do the medium dragon with some friends at the weekend, some people in the Alliance. Didn't really make a video of it. It was nothing special. We basically just trapped the dragon with the T-Rexes. But if you'd like to see us do that and you'd like to see how it's done, obviously just let me know on the Discord and I'll see if I can get that done. Because now we've got the transmitter here, and soon we're going to be able to do the dragon from the center. We can definitely do that again for you. But yeah, having this thing in base is super amazing. Basically like having an obelisk or a drop in your base, so we can travel out of server straight from here. Now someone's been doing a little bit of organizing actually. These were all over the place earlier, but we've got our Rexes here. I would say about 2 or 3 of them are like super higher level, like showcase style Rexes, and the rest of them are kind of just like good enough Rexes, but they were given to us, so we're super grateful for them. Oh, I was going to say, where's Jane Rex? Jane Rex is coming along nicely. Take a little look over here at Jane. She has 32k health, nothing crazy, but 540 melee. And when we actually did that dragon boss, we found that the melee was super important with Rexes when it comes to doing the bosses. And really, that's the main use for Rexes at the moment. I mean, don't get me wrong, when we get Tech Rex saddles, we're going to be going for health. The thing just farted as I was saying that. Kind of funny timing. But yeah, we're going to want some Juggernaut style Rexes for when we get Tech Rex. But for once, for doing bosses, I'm finding that melee is really good. So I think the new one I'm going to get, you saw that juvenile Fiona in the water over there. I'm going to pump a lot of melee into that, see where I can get it. But Jane's looking pretty good. We've got Hades, is that other red one over there. Yoshi, which is the blue one, which is one of Cadix. Not bad. Basically, enough decent Rexes to do the boss fights. So that is all good now. I've got a couple of Spinos, which I did want a Spino for a long time, but now I've got these. I've hardly been using them. And look at those majestic Brontos up there. Look at those heads. Damn, that is kind of crazy just looking at that. You have to think, surprised I don't eat more food. Something that size you think would absolutely smash through the berries. But all of these are pretty good. The best one is actually Hillary Clinton, which I think only has around 12k XP in, but it's up to 52k health already. So I'm very happy with that. And obviously we're going to try and get more and more Brontos because they're just great to take on raids. And it's always good to have throwaway dinos. So I think that is it when it comes to the showcase of what is new around here. And I'm actually going to wrap this video off here because I think it's kind of, I'd just be drawing it out if I was going to do something else in this one. You guys did get an hour video the other day, but you can expect lots of content in the next coming weeks. Obviously we have the new updates. I'm going to be taming the new dinos. Now with the center update as well, we're going to be able to do the bosses from our base. We're going to be able to go straight from our base to the boss, which is absolutely awesome. And I've got a lot of other things I'm doing with the second tribe, which you might get a sneak peek to. But I should be live streaming tomorrow, so if you want to see some more live footage and you can't get enough of the ARK stuff, make sure you're following my Twitch page and follow me on there. Turn on notifications and you'll get notified of when I'm live. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm out for now, got plenty to be getting on with, and I'll see you all next time.